Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea and today I'm gonna take you to Maldives. I have prepared two recipes for you this time. One is non-veg and one is gonna be a dessert. But before we get started, I'm gonna give you some cultural background regarding Maldivian cuisine. So let's get started. Maldivian cuisine is strongly influenced by Indian and Sri Lankan cuisine, its neighboring countries actually, and it is based on three main key ingredients, which are coconut, fish, and starches. And we're gonna use all of these ingredients in today's recipes. One of the fish that Maldivians use in their dishes is tuna, which is a very popular fish in Maldives. So this is what we're gonna use today in our first dish, which is the non-veg dish. It is called as a tuna curry, and we're gonna prepare with some coconut milk, curry leaves, and some amazing spices. And trust me, the blend between the flavors is so amazing that you cannot say no to this curry, even if you don't like fish. So let's get started with the cooking. For this recipe, we're gonna need half a cup of fatty, creamy coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 3 garlic cloves finely sliced and 1 piece of ginger finely sliced, 1 small cinnamon stick and 2 cardamom pods. And here I have 1/4 of a cup of dry curry leaves, which I have soaked in hot water for about 2 minutes. And 1 big onion finely sliced, and 250 grams of fresh tuna or frozen tuna which has been defrosted, and half a cup of fresh coconut. I'm gonna start by adding half of the onion, half of the curry leaves, it's the ginger and the garlic, the coconut and the spices to a food processor, and I'm gonna blend everything until I get a nice and fine paste like this. And now I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil into the pan, and I'm gonna fry the onion until translucent for about 5 minutes together with some salt. So after 5 minutes, I'm gonna add the dry curry leaves and I'm gonna mix everything well. And then I'm gonna add the cinnamon stick and the 2 cardamom pods. Mix everything well until they release their flavors. And now I'm gonna add the tuna. I'm gonna cook it for a maximum 1 or 2 minutes. Don't cook it for too long, otherwise it's gonna become very dry. So after 2 minutes, I'm gonna add the paste that we have prepared earlier. We're gonna mix everything well and cook for about 2 minutes until the raw smell disappears. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to emulsify it a little. Mix everything well. And then I'm gonna add the coconut milk and let it cook for 2 more minutes, and then it's gonna be ready. Don't cook the curry for too long because we don't want our tuna to be dry. So after 2 minutes, my curry looks like this. It's ready and I am ready to serve it. So here's the final result. Just look at the creamy consistency. I cannot describe you the flavors and the smell. It's so amazing. And the fish is super tender and super delicious. You can serve it with rice. Now let's get started with the dessert. So remember that I told you in the first part of the video that one of the key ingredients of Maldives is starch. Well, this is what we're gonna use today in our dessert. So we're gonna make a tapioca pudding, or also known as sago. So sago or tapioca is a very small pearl which contains a lot of starch. So we're gonna prepare a pudding with that. You will see that it will thicken up very quickly, and trust me, it's super delicious and very filling. So let's get started. For this recipe, we're gonna need 500 milliliters of milk, 100 grams of tapioca pearls, also known as sago, which I have soaked in water for about half an hour and then drained very well. Here I have used 200 grams of condensed milk or half a can of condensed milk. You can use more depending upon your taste. 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder or the seeds from 4 cardamom pods which have been crushed, and 1 tablespoon of orange blossom water or rose water. I'm going to start by adding the tapioca pearls to a pan, and then I'm going to add the milk. And I'm gonna boil them. Make sure you stir from time to time so that it won't stick to the bottom. After 5 to 10 minutes, it looks like this. It's thickened up a lot. I have added the cardamom powder. You can add it at the beginning as well, but I feel it's much more stronger if I add it at the end. And then I'm gonna add the orange blossom water or rose water, and then I'm gonna add the condensed milk and mix everything well. And basically that's it. It's super easy, and see how creamy it is. So this is the final result. My pudding is ready. Just look at the creamy consistency. I just love this pudding. It's so delicious, has so much texture, and it's so creamy. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video and the recipes, and that you're gonna try them too. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and see you next time with another episode and with another country. Bye bye.